Good afternoon, everyone. Just a quick update about several things, just to look back to last week, to look forward to next week, and to say something about the week after that as well. So this last Sunday and Easter Sunday, we looked at this journey that these disciples took from Jerusalem to Emmaus, and we saw that as much as it was a physical journey, it was also a spiritual journey. These men were being prepared by Jesus' questions, by his rebukes, by his teaching, to meet the risen Jesus, to accept him, and to then go and proclaim it. And we saw that this spoke into our own faith journeys. We saw that this journey, it has a foundational stage, which is whenever we begin to consider the reality of the risen Jesus. Did Jesus really rise from the dead? We saw that in the midst of us questioning that Jesus walks with us and he puts questions in our minds, people in our lives, desires in our hearts, to explore that further, to prepare us to receive him. We saw that it is God who opens our eyes, who makes it possible for us to make that leap from unbelief to belief. And we saw in the urgency of these disciples, as soon as they have seen him, as soon as they have grasped that this man that they've been talking to was the risen Jesus, they get up at once and they go back to Jerusalem. And that urgency tells us, reminds us, that the good news of Jesus is so good, it's not something that we can keep to ourselves. So that was last Sunday. This coming Sunday, Brian's going to be taking us through the Ascension, when Jesus goes back to be with his Father. So we look forward to what he's got to say to us then. But the following Sunday, Sunday the 26th, we need everybody's help. As we face this crisis in our world, there's a lot of people, us included, who ask the question, where is God in the midst of this crisis? And on Sunday the 26th, we want you to help us give an answer to that. We aren't asking for an apologetic answer of why is this happening? Why is God allowing this to happen? Oh, that's an important question to ask. But what we want to hear rather is the stories of how God is at work in the midst of this crisis. We want to hear stories of how God is at work in your life at the moment. And that can look like a whole variety of things. Maybe that lament that we were encouraging us to do on Good Friday was really helpful for you at this time. Maybe you want to talk about how it helped you. Maybe you might even want to share that lament with us. Or maybe something has happened that has God's fingerprints all over it, and you want to share that. Or maybe God's been teaching you something through his word or through other people, or something specific in the midst of the crisis that we are in, or whatever it is. We would just love to hear it. We'd love to hear it. We'd love to be able to share it with the wider church. And if you're up for that, all you need to do is record a video of yourself sharing it and just send that video to me. You can be as creative or as uncreative as you like. But the point is to keep it short, keep it reasonably snappy. Aim for about 3 minutes. Make sure it's not longer than 10, but aim for 3. So I'm really excited to see that come together, and just to hear what God is up to, and to sing and celebrate that together, and being encouraged that even though we don't have answers to what's going on, he's still at work. So we look forward to that, and hope and pray you have a good week this week. And you may have noticed actually in the background that there was a special guest in our video this morning. It's our cat who has completely passed out in the background. But yes, see you next week.